Do you ever get the feeling that you're skating in thin ice? Well, funnily enough, I've got a strong sense of that right now because technically I am, because I've been let loose inside ITV's Dancing on Ice studios to have a wee chat with this year's contestants.
Oh my God,
How are you?
Amazing.
Okay, me again.
How you doing, you alright?
We need to get you this side.
I know.
Jodie, nice to
Lovely
see
little
you.
accent.
Yeah.
It's lovely to see you both. You both look stunning. No, you actually do. Can we just take a moment for the looks,
good
the
team.
fit, the tan?
We've got the sequins, the glitter.
I've got lots of glitter.
Yeah, we've got the height as well. We're both quite tall.
Very dancer-esque,
Yeah.
this team.
He said it, not me.
Hence why people can't see, but I'm standing on a pedestal so I can reach your heights. You're standing on nice and you're very comfortable. I was scared just even standing on that side. How are you feeling? Are you getting more comfortable with it?
I feel good. I'm very happy that there's a white carpet underneath
Oh my
me.
gosh.
Otherwise,
Yeah, I wouldn't be out
me
here
in
soon.
these hills on ice would not be a good ending, I'll tell you that. But yeah, do you know what? I'm definitely starting to feel more at home on the ice. It's been a long journey, but just the maddest progression, because at the beginning I could not ice skate. Like I couldn't. I could get round and I could get by, but all this inside outside edges, all the jargon,
Knows
I
all
was
the
like,
terms.
what? Like seriously, and it took me a while for it to click, and everyone kept saying, oh, it's gonna click, and I'm like, when? Feeling really frustrated, but honestly I feel like so much more at ease. I've obviously got such a supportive partner. Brendan, you're so patient.
Honestly, like I love coming into work, and like we just have a blast. Like we laugh a lot, but we also like just work hard.
Get to
And it's
work.
fun. Like,
You
it's
say it,
actually
but at the
fun.
beginning, Brendan. You say that now.
No, do you know
does
what?
Monday.
Like the relationship is so important, and we like have got the same
Yeah.
banter, and we love to chat. So
Yeah.
as much as we're here to ice skate, every so often we'll be talking about food or something like
Family
that.
or whatever it is. Yeah, we can relate on a lot of different things, which is really, it makes training so much more fun and
Yeah.
easy too.
I think for me the scariest thing is imagining being on the ice and then having the fingers, you know, with the blades. That's always my
She literally said this
Don't
morning.
jinx it, because this happened. He, like, I sort of flinched, and because Brendan was talking me through a new trick that we
Yeah.
was learning today, and he was like, "Whoa!" I was sort of saw my mind and the wheels turning. He was like, "What's happened?"
Yeah,
I was
what
like,
are you
"No,
thinking?"
it's fine." I was like, "No, tell me," because we're very transparent with each other. You know, communication is very good. And I was like, I just had this fear that I was going to lose my little finger. And now you've said it, that's not a sign.
And I was like, don't worry about it, it happens to all of us.
Positivity.
No, I mean like when you're in an ice rink and it's full of people, that's my worry. It's just you two, and Brendan's not going to do that. He knows what he's doing. He's not gonna- he's a professional.
exactly.
But what is that the scariest part? Has that been the scariest part for you?
I think for me, I've had like this big fear in front of me that I've had to overcome, and still working on it, because it is a confidence thing. Like, yes, there's the technicality and the skill to it, but it's like just learning something new as an adult. I've just felt like not as confident in like other areas of my life. So definitely we've been working on that as well, just like going through it and trying it. And actually I said to you today, I was like, at the beginning of our training session today, I was really nervous. I mean, I need to like snap out of that. I've got the live on Sunday, and then as we got into it, and at the end of the session, I was like, actually, I managed to do everything, and I'm good. So like, I need to like work on that confidence shift.
You're a mum. Mums can do anything, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? If you can be a mum, you can do anything.
Good
it's nice
point.
to see you back on the telly as well. Is it nice to be back in the glam life?
Oh my goodness, yes. Do you know what? I can't imagine my life without cameras, and like I made that huge decision to stop my reality show at the end of last year, and like every time I talk about it, it makes me emotional because it was such a huge chapter of my life. But this is just like so fun, and like so good for timing to like pause that, finish that, and then walk into like this. Such an insane experience.
Is that the most nerve-wracking thing, the idea of the kids watching?
I'm excited. Do you know what? Sunday, she's going to come on Sunday, and she's so looking forward to it. This is the first show that she can actually enjoy, because all the other ones she's either been too young. She's never quite watched our reality show, although she did watch a sequel of tantrums of her on YouTube, but she finds it hysterical. But yeah, she's really, really looking forward to it. It's a family show.
It's
going to be a full family affair for my family.
Listen, have faith in yourself. You're going to do better than what you think. But he's got you.
Thank you.
He's got
Yes.
you. Look at his shirt.
I know. Come on.
I mean, look at this thing.
It's lovely to see you both. Can we just talk about the outfits first, please?
Yeah.
We look like a
it's-
couple.
This is, I think we're pulling it off all right. No?
I think you look really good.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the clobber at first? Because it's a bit out there.
When I first saw it hanging up, I wasn't overly keen on it, but now I've got it on, I'm embracing the sequins and the sparkles. So
I don't mean this to sound silly, but I actually don't think you've ever looked better.
oh, really?
Genuinely.
It suits him. He
Well,
looks
thank
sharp.
you.
I actually kind of feel like we've been robbed. I think you should be wearing glitter and sequins a long time ago.
I agree.
How is he doing? How he looks the part, but is he skating the part?
He's doing very well, exceptionally well. He is skating smoothly, he's got great posture, he's a good lifter, so I'm quite impressed. He's
A good lifter then? Is that all the
Yeah.
time in the gym? Is it paying off?
Yeah, no, well, I like to think so, yeah. It's definitely helped, I think. But, yeah, we've been doing some lifts, which has been quite scary.
I know, that is scary. Don't drop her.
No, I know, yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about.
What has been the scariest thing so far? Because everyone said something different.
So far, I'd say the lifts.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, for me, it has been, yeah. Like, the first day, Vanessa was like, right, we're going to try a lift. It was like, well, now. And, but no, we done all right, didn't we?
he's picked it up really quickly, and he's just someone that's very cautious and very considerate, so he doesn't just do something to do it, he takes his time, he's patient with himself, and honestly, he's picking it up really, really well.
You've
I'm
got
happy.
the look, you've got the charm. Have you got the rhythm? Have you got the moves?
The rhythm and the moves we're working on. They're not quite there yet, but yeah, I'm hoping we're making good progress, I think.
What was that moment like the first time you step onto the ice?
It's weird because when I was a kid, I used to ice skate, but it's so different to anything I've done back then. So it was like I had the small basics of being able to skate around, but yeah, some of the moves and the stuff we're trying is it's really cool. It's really cool to learn it all.
And I think this is genuinely one of, if not the hardest show to do. Why did you want to do this, Dan?
I just think it was. I mean, how can you turn down this? The experience, get to dance with and skate with Vanessa every day, to learn a new skill like this. I just think the whole experience is it's really good.
Do you know what I think as well? I think this might do wonders for your dating profile, because I think once people see you in these outfits,
Is it the see-through vest?
honestly, there's
Yeah,
something about
well,
how it's doing something, Dan.
Yeah.
I think it's going to, that'll be a whole new life for you.
Maybe I'll start slowly adding some bits to my wardrobe.
I think you should.
Yeah.
So how did the first rehearsal go then? How is it all coming together for the show? Because it's on Sunday.
So we are actually in week 2.
Okay.
So we have still one more week to, train. But he's doing really well. We did show and tell. I think everyone was really impressed. I think he surprised himself too, because when you put pressure on, you never know what's going to happen, and he handled it well. I think we're going to be ready.
Yeah, it's mad what a difference makes even a few people watching you to perform your routine. So it definitely adds to the pressure. This is going to be a whole different story altogether, but yeah, we're remaining calm for now.
Have you reached out to anyone else that's been on it to ask for advice?
Yeah, so I'm good friends with Joey. We've done it not so long ago, so we've had a little chat about what to expect.
What was he saying? What was his advice? Was he like more fake tan?
No, I think we've got enough of that in Essex.
Well, true.
It's just more just giving me an insight into what it was like. He was just like, it's a lot that goes into it, and I think when he done it, he put everything focused on solely this for however long it was for months. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. It's focusing on doing the best we can for the competition.
And just enjoy it. Just be a charmer. At the end of the day, we don't always know when things are going wrong. If it goes wrong, just smile. Just give it a bit of smile. Do you know what I mean? You'll be fine.
That's what I've learned. If all else fails, smile. Yeah.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Not everyone sees what we feel.
Yeah.
So
Just keep skating. Excuse the pun.
he'll be perfect
Guys,
anyways.
great to see you. I think you're going to smash it, honestly.
Thank you very much.
New fashion icon right here. Lovely to see you both. Thank you
you.
so much. I've been saying this to everybody, but the outfits are such a slay. I mean, all the glitter and the
Are we
sequins.
slaying?
I know.
There's a lot of glitter. There's
It's
a lot
so
of
nice.
funny because I mean, I've done my fair share of sparkler out there costumes, outfits, whereas now a big baggy tracksuit. So I'm like this, and I'm like, right, give me an hour, and I want to get back in the big baggy tracksuit. But yeah, I'm loving it. It's amazing for the performances, and yeah, we're in it, aren't we?
We're in
You
it.
look great in the sparkles. How is she doing?
She's doing great. You know, Chelsea, if she had the confidence to match her ability, it'd be amazing. So my job is just to make her realize how great she is.
Chelsea, what do you think it is that you're not confident about everything?
I feel I'm not a natural skater.
Right.
You know, it doesn't come second nature to me. I've never skated before, and yeah, I'm just a really not natural skater basically. So I just don't feel in control of my feet, and my confidence is on the floor. So it's just building that confidence up and knowing that, you know what, I can do it. Because we do moves off the ice, and it's amazing, isn't it? As soon as we get on the ice, it all goes downhill. So it's just, Andy's been amazing building my confidence, just getting me to a point where I actually believe in myself and I feel comfortable and confident on the ice. So we're just building, aren't we?
Yeah.
Building.
Is that half the battle then? Is it helping people face kind of the mental side of it?
100%. Like, this show is the hardest show on TV. You have to learn how to skate, you have to perform, you have to do lifts. It's so much. So it's a big battle for you guys. What you learn, what we learn in skating in two years, they learn it in 6 weeks.
Wow.
It's so annoying, like I'm kicking myself, because I remember when I got this job and I said, you know what, this time I'm going to go out there, I'm going to embrace it and I'm going to enjoy it, and I've not done any of that. So I'm like, I'm so mad at myself that I can't just let myself go and just enjoy it and stop getting in my head.
What was the scariest thing for you when you said yes to this?
Honestly, probably knowing that I'd be back and forth to London and leaving my girls at home. Probably that was the first thing that come to my head. It wasn't, oh God, it's dangerous, until I got on the ice, and then it was a realisation.
The train is fine.
Yeah. The train. I could spend a week without the girls.
It's fine.
No, so that was probably my first initial. But then, obviously getting into training, it's like, wow. I have so much respect for everyone that's done this show, for the professionals. Like, they're so talented, and it is the hardest job that I've done on TV. It is so hard.
But what you've got to remember, what you've got in your lockup is that we know you're a good mover. So you're a good mover and you're a performer. So we don't know when it's technically going wrong, when you're not meeting the edges or whatever it is. So all you need to do is just smile. Because we don't know.
But then, you know what it is with me as well, because I'm not confident, and you can see in my face, can't you? So I'm not getting over that. Like, I'm scared. So I need to perform, don't I?
She's good though. Like, she's a good actress, because a lot of the time I don't see it. I can feel it when you squeeze my hand.
Yeah.
But Chelsea brings so much to the table. She can move. She's amazing in lifts.
What do you say to me though, Andy? Andy says you need to know the parts where you go for it and the parts where you chill out.
Right,
so it's like
okay.
maybe go for it a bit too much.
Is the music helping then if you get a good song for the first one?
It's a bass one, very jumpy, and that don't help me calming down, does it,
I'm
Andy?
like, whoa.
Yeah, chill. It's like bend and breathe. I'm like,
How do you feel about the girls watching you do this as well?
oh, you know what? That is my biggest thing for doing this. I want to make them proud. I don't want to mess up. And I'm just hoping that they're proud of me. And you know, if you put your mind to it, that you can do anything. So even if it does really scare the shit out of you, you can still do it. If you put your mind to it, you know what, you're capable of anything, you know.
Well, get out of your head, listen to him, because he
Yeah.
knows. Just perform. Like I said,
Yeah.
we don't know when it goes wrong. Just smile through it and we won't know.
Yeah.
Listen, I think you're going to do really well. Thank
Oh,
you.
it's so nice
Thank
to
you.
Lovely to
see
see
you.
you.
Thank
I'll
you,
get off my
love.
pedestal now.
Thank you,
Thank
darling.
you. Thank you. Hello, you two. How are you doing? You've all written back my pedestal, Holly. I've got a pedestal and everything. I've got my tan. I've got my blue boots. I've got everything.
This is quite the look.
It's iconic.
competing.
I know. Well, listen, I would do a Jodie McCallum.
You've got the sparkle.
Well, listen. Turn me up. You know where I am. Right, are we all good? It's lovely to see you both. I've been saying this to everybody. The outfits, for a start. I mean, have you been stealing some stuff from wardrobe? Because I will be.
This is the only thing they've given me yet. I've accidentally pulled a few of the jewels off.
Listen, that happens.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sometimes when you shine too bright,
Yeah.
they want to bring you down a peg or
Yeah,
two.
they
You know what I
do.
mean? Listen, your accent cracks me up. I just think everything you say in your accent
Thank
makes me laugh.
you.
I think you're going to be really funny on this. How are you finding it so far?
All right, actually. Like, we thought, I've been saying, I had an helmet on for 5 weeks.
Helmet, I love the way you say it.
I had my helmet on, but now they took my helmet off and I'm going all right, actually.
Right.
Yeah, so it is hard, though.
How is he doing?
Yeah, he's improved so much. I think like now you got the wind in your hair.
Yeah.
You're like flying across the ice.
Yeah.
You're turning backwards.
Yeah, when I took the helmet off, I said to you, I can feel the aircon in my hair as I'm like going through the ice.
So what's the helmet then? Does that happen for everybody? Is it like a safety thing and then that comes off?
I think you were really scared when you first stepped on the ice. So the helmet was definitely a safety blanket for you. And then I think we slowly were like, let's try 5 minutes and then put it back on. And then
Yeah, but the first time I took it off, I went flying.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I went, he's coming back on.
Yeah,
He's going back
It's like
on.
when someone takes your stabilisers off and you're learning, and you're like, right, they're coming back on.
Yeah, so it went straight back on for about another week then, didn't it?
But it's off now.
It's
and the
off.
wind is in your sails.
Yeah, it's off.
Yes.
It's in the loft, actually. I put it in the loft with the Christmas decorations.
See, when you do that, you'll not take it back out now because once it's in the loft, you can't be bothered.
It's
It's too much fat, exactly. What was the scariest thing for you when you said yes to this?
Breaking every bone,
Yep.
like because I've hurt myself a lot. Like I've got a lot of injuries, like broken bones, and I had my finger chopped off, and it's sewn back on. So it's like a scar there where they sewed it back on. So when I said I was doing it, all my family were like, "Are you sure this is for you?" And I went, "I think so," but I just wanted to do something different. But I'm glad I've done it. But the first couple of weeks of training, I were like, "Oh, I might have made a big mistake." But now it's actually all right.
But you've got such a big personality, and I think a lot of this is the performance because we don't know when things go wrong. So if you just smile through it and you act through it, we don't know. So how's that side of it going?
Well, when we had to show everyone, we shown like them our routine and stuff, and we really did kind of mess up a little bit. But then we just laughed all the way through. So if we do mess up, we probably will just laugh. Because I couldn't stop. I was like nearly crying laughing. And then I had to like go backwards and stuff, but I'm like, crying. And then I looked at you and you were laughing. I was like, ooh.
But listen, that's what we love. We want the iconic viral moments, and I feel like you're going to provide that.
But I wanted not hurt myself. I don't want one. I'd like maybe. Do you know what viral moment I want? Just put a big wad of cash in my hand. If that went viral, I wouldn't mind. But I'd rather that than like breaking bones.
Well, I'm going to be nervous watching you. Like, please don't hurt yourself. But I think you're going to be really funny. If all else fails, make them laugh.
Yeah.
Do you know what
And
I mean?
this is our first time in this room, so it's quite exciting.
And
to be in it,
it's not as cold as what I thought it would be.
No.
It's quite warm.
Oh no, for an ice rink, this is
It's
really
roasting.
warm.
Ah.
Yeah, really warm.
Well, there you go. I think you're going to smash it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'm getting a wee
Thank you.
shot later. I hope I don't fall. Thank you. It's lovely to see you both. I've been saying this to everybody, but can we just have a moment for the outfits?
Oh, thank you.
Everybody's slaying.
Sequin galore.
How fun is that side of it as well?
I'm embracing all of it, aren't we? Yeah.
And listen, I've been asking everybody, what has been the scariest thing for you so far? Because everyone's saying something different.
Oh, really? Okay, what's been the scariest thing? Oh, that's a good question.
I love it. For me,
Fear of falling.
Fear of falling, yeah. I'd say I'm very cautious on the ice. A little too cautious, and I need to let go a little bit. So I'd say that's been a bit of a bugbear for me, hasn't it?
Is that the thing you find often? It's people that they're scared. Once you go over that fear of falling, that kind of helps. But do you ever go over that?
I think we were waiting for her to have her first fall.
Yeah.
And then I think that
We cheered.
once she got over that little hump,
Yeah.
then she knows she's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And it came. And it went, and she was okay. And so, with each little moment like that, she gets more confidence.
And do you think because you've got the acting background, it'll help with the performance, or does all of that go out the window? Just gonna fake it. That's what you've got to do. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make
It's a
it.
motto.
Because at the end of the day, if we don't know if something's gone wrong, if you're just performing, we don't know that, right?
Yeah. See, I don't know if something goes wrong, how well I'll be able to hide that. Eric will know, 'cause I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, performance background helps. Performing under pressure, I've done before, so have you. So it's like, we've got it, but I've just got to remember to keep the whole thing playful. That's all we say to each other is like, keep it light, keep it playful, enjoy. Because if I start thinking about it too much and trying too hard, that's when I trip myself up.
But I do think this is, if not the hardest, it's one of the hardest shows to do. So what was it about this that made you want to do it?
A skill to learn. Like, the little girl inside me was just like, why wouldn't you do that? You have time, let's just go for it. And I'm so happy I made that decision.
How is she doing then from a professional perspective?
Honestly, she's doing amazing and way better than she believes she's doing.
That's the story of my life. My little head's always like, not good enough, be better.
So are we ready for the first performance then? How are we getting on?
I would say that we're really ready.
Okay.
I would say I'm really happy I'm week 2.
Okay.
Well, we have 2 weeks off over Christmas, and so for me, just like as much ice time as I can get to like get my ice legs, then that's good.
How's the natural rhythm though? I bet you're a mover.
Dancing on kitchen tables.
Yes. I know, I've done my research, I've seen this. But does that go out the window because the ice is obviously more rigid, right?
A little bit. I try not to let it, and then I'll get carried away and go, yeah, I mean, it's just much harder because you've got skates on. So it's all new, but yeah, I love it.
And is the music a big part of it as well? Is that you spend a lot of time picking the songs?
It's really important that we have music that we really like,
Yeah.
and we have hit the jackpot with our music. So.
Oh, really?
And I've hit the jackpot with my partner, and so that just
Absolutely.
makes everything easier. It's like that's, you say dancing on ice, but when you're like, we've just got each other, it's just easy. And that is when I do it best, isn't it? When I'm just like, just look at you, just look at you. Yeah.
Well, listen, good luck. You look the part. If all else fails, performance.
Yeah.
You know how to do it.
Just sell it, baby.
Just sell it. Right, first of all, I want to say the outfits are an absolute slay. You look amazing. Are you embracing this new fit?
100% I am. I have no choice. My daughter absolutely loves the fact that I'm in sparkles and sequins. You know, she loves it. You know, so if I didn't embrace it, I'd be in trouble when I got home.
How did you feel when you first saw them on the rack?
I'm all right. You know, as much as I played football and you're macho-y played football, you know, I've got a daughter. You know, I have to embrace that side of myself. You know, and I'm comfortable with whatever I've got to wear. You know, and it is what it is for me.
Exactly. Well, you look amazing. He
Thank
looks
you.
the part. How is he doing so far?
He's doing well. I'm very happy with Anton. I'm very proud. I mean, I saw how he started on the ice, and I know it's a very difficult kind of sport. He doesn't used to do it. He's doing other kind of sport, football, you know. So from a football player to step on the ice and to do figure skating is completely different, right? You're telling me all the time that now you need to hold your body differently than what I want from him. But he's working very hard. Yeah, I'm very happy with him. He doesn't miss any session. When we are on the ice, he works from the beginning until the end. He doesn't need any break. I ask him always if he needs a break, you know, to drink something he doesn't want. So I'm very proud and happy with Anton.
Is that the football background, do you think? Because you're used to the training, you're used to the competitive side of it as well?
Yeah, I think for me, like, I was always taught and always brought up to know that every time you step on the pitch or the training pitch, you have to try and be the best version of yourself. And that time that's gone, you'll never get it back. So when I'm on the ice, I don't like to have breaks. I want to get it going. I like repetition.
Right.
You know, in football, the only way to get better is to keep repeating. So I like to repeat until I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, and I know sometimes I'm very hard on myself because I don't get that feeling of feeling really where I should be. But I've got a great teacher in the net, a great partner in the net where, you know, she's understanding and knows when to crack the whip and go, listen, that was rubbish. You need to sort yourself out, which I appreciate. You know, I was brought up in a sport where managers spoke to you like that.
Yeah.
You know, so I said the first thing I said to Annette was, if I'm not doing something right, please tell me, and tell me anyhow you want to. You know, and listen, she's been fantastic with that. You know,
I'm sure she's a bit gentler than most football managers, though, right? Well,
no, she is. But as I say, that's the best way to get the best out of me, because what I know, I'd rather be told straight that was terrible.
Yeah.
This is how you can improve it. Let's get to work, and it has done that.
What's been the scariest thing for you so far? Because everyone said something different.
The scariest thing for me so far has to be
Wearing the sequins, I'm joking.
no, learning a routine.
Yeah.
I'm not theatrical, although I have actors and dancers within my family, actresses and dancers within my family. I'm not theatrical. It's not my field. Learning a routine, let alone on a normal surface, but having to learn to walk again. It's like learning to walk again on ice, having to stay up on the ice and tell a story with your body and your emotions and the way you move on the ice. That's been really, really hard for me. But I'm embracing the challenge.
What about the natural rhythm though? I feel like you've probably got a bit of natural rhythm in there. You've got some snake hips, I can sense
Off the ice, 100%.
Yeah, I saw some stories.
Off the ice, 100%.
Right.
On the ice, it's a different ball game. It's more like, and I'm going to speak some skating jargon here. Like,
I love it.
It's more like, like I'm doing a step, but I have to understand and know what edge I need to be on when I'm stepping.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if I'm on the wrong edge, it can completely mess up the whole routine. So I'm thinking about that. But
He's
also
a good student then.
He's a very good student.
So I'm thinking about that, and I'm trying to also tell a story. That's very hard for me.
But listen, you've just got to enjoy it. If all else fails, just smile. Just give the people a big smile, and that's all we want. Do you know what I mean? Bit of personality. We don't know that your edges aren't right. We don't know all that. Do you know what I mean?
Telling him.
But I do.
I know.
I do.
Well, I've got a lot of faith in you because I feel like you're determined to do it. He's really passionate about wanting to learn all the jargon and all the things. So you're one to watch, I think.
You say that, but a lot of people just assume I'm going to be able to deal with it because I've played high-level sport and been in arenas bigger than this. But the difference, I have to keep reminding people, I never stepped on the football pitch nervous.
Yeah.
I will be stepping on the ice nervous. I don't actually know how I'm going to deal with the nerves, but come the live show, we will see.
We're all rooting for you. That's
Thank
what
you
I
very
remember. Yeah,
Thank you
exactly.
very much.
She's got you. Lovely
Thank
to see
you.
you. Good luck.
You too. Thank you.
I'm Jodie, lovely to meet you both. Can I just say, the dancing on ice outfits are a sleigh.
I mean, look
Thank
at Molly.
you.
She looks beautiful.
I don't recognise myself. It's so funny. It's magical.
How fun is this side of it? Because I'm jealous.
It is fun. So much goes into it as well. I mean, obviously on a Sunday, when I used to watch Dancing on Ice, you just see them come out. They look fabulous, but honestly, so much goes into it. There's so many talented people behind the scenes, and yeah, they make us look fabulous. So it's good.
She looks fabulous.
She does.
How is she doing?
Do you know what? She has done so well. She really has taken to the ice really naturally. We had a little setback, and she had a little wrist injury, so I feel like that made us work even harder. And the progress that she's made in the last 3-4 weeks has been unbelievable. So I'm just so excited to see what we put out there.
It is exciting.
What's the scariest thing about doing this? Because even for me, just standing on the ice, I was like, what's the hardest thing to overcome?
Personally, for me, I think it's different for everyone, and I think everyone has, the different strengths and things like that. But for me, the scariest thing is like the performance side of things, and imagining this rink full of people and having to come out and skate in front of them. Yeah, it keeps me up at night, to be honest. But the actual skating I've loved, and I've loved learning a new skill, and I really want to continue doing it actually, even after the show. But I just want to get the first shot out of the way and try relax. And yeah, I'm just lucky to have Colin there with me. I'm hoping we just look at each other and I'll breathe and
I'll be talking to you through the performance. You can do it. You can do it.
It's funny hearing you saying that because I think, but initially most people would think, is it the falling that's the scariest thing? But I guess once you get over that, it then is all about the performance.
Yeah, it's a funny thing, but falling is actually just part of growth in skating. Obviously, you don't want to get injured, but falling is part of learning, and you're not going to learn new tricks without making mistakes. So it's about going out there and just expressing and having fun with it. That's the biggest thing.
And in life, fall back down, get
Totally.
back up. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now, obviously, the Traitors is on at the minute. You're a bit busy here, aren't you? So I don't know if you're getting the chance to watch it because you're in here.
I've been watching it. Of course, I've been watching it. I've loved it. I've been loving it so far. I love the new twists and turns, and I'm really excited to see how this one plays out. I think it's obviously so early on. It's hard to say which way it's going to go yet, but yeah, everyone's doing really, really well.
On behalf of the nation, please can you come out in a cloak or something? Like, can we do we need a theme? Like, I want to see it.
I mean, I got to skate first, let alone with a cape over my head.
I know, it's your health and safety.
Yeah,
it may not work. It may not work. Well, listen, good luck, guys. I'm
Thank
really
you.
looking forward to seeing that opening performance. You look the part, and that's all that matters, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Lovely
you
to
so
meet you
much.
both.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
I'm Jodie, lovely to meet you both.
Hi, nice to
Listen,
meet you.
congratulations. You're on Dancing on Ice. How does it feel to be back and have a new partner?
It's amazing to be back, and my partner Steve, it's just an honour to skate with.
Steve, why did you want to do this?
I don't know. Good question. I don't like dancing and I don't skate. Putting both together, it seemed a no-brainer to do.
But you've got that mentality though. Do you think because you've got the mentality to push through, that's going to help you?
I'm hoping so. The problem is that mentality was a very long time ago, 25 years ago when I was competing last. So some of the competitors, the celebrities, weren't even born when I won my last Olympic gold medal. So that sort of sums it up a little bit. So it's been a tough learning curve. I suppose being a little bit older as well. So all right, the oldest on the show.
Let's just say, get out there.
Learning new skills hasn't been the easiest. But Vicky's been very, very patient with me, and we've had a good laugh along the way.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can surprise a few people.
How has he been? Is he putting himself down? Has he been better than what he's saying?
Sometimes he puts himself down. we have a moment on our sessions sometimes when I'm like, do you need to go and have a word with yourself? And then once he's had a word with himself, we can move forward, and in a good way. I think from being a sportsman, that's your...
I'm a very negative type of person. In sport, you get positive and negative people.
Right.
And you have to get yourself in a space to get the best out of yourself, and I'm on the negative side, so everything's a bit doom and gloom, and then I come back fighting.
Well, see, this is it. If you're negative but you turn it into a positive, then it's absolutely fine. What's the scariest thing about doing this? Because even just standing on the ice for me, I was like, ah!
Not making an idiot of yourself. Hopefully getting through show one. I've got no expectations of making the final. That's been bred into me by all my friends, because we're allowed to bring guests along to each show you're skating on, and everyone's saying, can I come to your first show or the second? Nobody's booking in for the last one. So I think it's been bred into me from that. Hopefully we'll make it's an entertainment show, so making people of laugh and smile and feel good about themselves, and hopefully they'll vote as well.
I've got a feeling you're going to have the old snake hips. There's a bit of natural rhythm in there. Has he got rhythm?
Yeah, that's a no.
That's a no.
Sometimes when I'm doing the counts, yeah.
What can we expect from the first performance then? Can you tell us anything yet?
Very little that we can say.
Very little from the performance, or very little that you can tell me?
We haven't learnt it yet.
Okay, well there we go then, that's an exclusive. Brilliant. Well listen, good luck. I think you're going to be better than what you think. I'm looking forward to it. The sportsmanship's going to come in.
Being a negative person, if it comes out below my expectations, we're in trouble.
You've got the height is on your side, so that's a win.
Further to fall.
True. Amy again.
How you doing, you alright?
Well, I've got a pedestal this time to be as tall as you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I've got a pedestal now, Chris, so I can be as tall as you this time.
Bring that with you specially.
I did actually. It's lovely to be reunited with you. You're looking
I know. When
so
was the last
well.
time we saw? Was that
I think it's
crazy
when you
Saturday night in Barbados, wasn't it?
Oh, listen, we don't talk about that on camera, Chris. The last time I saw you, you were looking for love again, and that didn't work out, did
No,
it?
it never does. I've decided to take a rest from it. Do you know when you do something too much and you just overexposure, you just think, do you know what, actually I need to take a step back from that and do a dangerous sport instead, so it's obviously naturally.
But what I will say, and I said this to Dan Edgar as well, I think this look and all the sparkles might do wonders for your dating love life.
Do you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
It really suits you.
What does it say about me? What do you reckon it says about me?
It says that you're comfortable being out there, which I think women want to see in 2025, quite frankly.
Yeah.
And there's something about a bit of camp chic that's really sexy.
What, you saying this? You think this is camp?
I mean, come on now.
This is chainmail. they wore this in the war.
Please, what war are you talking about?
The war on fashion.
You look absolutely amazing, but Vanessa, expertise, how is he doing so far?
Oh, I'm really, really proud of his progress every day, and I'm actually super excited that we're going to get to show it on Sunday. So yes, you're doing really well for him not being very good a couple of months ago.
Yeah, that was a fair comment. Yeah.
And you've won the lottery here in terms of partners. I mean,
Absolutely.
how lucky are you?
I've won the lottery, but I've also inherited a lot of pressure because she's never not been in the final. So Yeah, got to get up there, get as far as we can. But you know, same opportunities that everyone else has had with Vanessa. So if it falls apart, it's my fault, isn't it?
No. What was the scariest thing for you when you said yes to this? What sunk in and you were like, oh?
Foot pain.
Foot pain?
Totally, a lot of foot pain. Yeah. They're strong now though.
Right.
I can do muscle ups with my toes. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's quite the spectacle. No, I think it was more like the live element, and I didn't actually realise that until we did like a little in-house thing with the other celebs, and I was like, wow, it's actually terrifying in front of a crowd. Everything turns quite flaccid, knees, ankles, and such. There's no need for me to say flaccid. I'm sorry.
Listen, it's you. We wouldn't want it any
jelly.
other way.
I meant jelly. It gets quite jelly-like.
Jelly.
Gelatinous.
Yes.
Your limbs get quite gelatinous, and that's not really that fun. Particularly when you're jumping and lifting, etc.
But I know you're quite a strong guy because you've lifted me before. So how do you feel when they lift you? Do you feel comfortable yet?
I don't remember that. I must have been really drunk that night.
That's another story we don't tell. How do you feel when he lifts you? Is it giving Patrick Swayze yet, or?
Oh, you have been lifting me quite a bit, and I mean, in our very first
With
routine,
Swayze.
he's lifting me every now and again. So yeah, I do feel safe in your hands. Not for the big lifts just yet, but that's why Dancing Eyes is a progression, right? So hopefully, in the next coming weeks, you'll be more comfortable lifting me maybe above your head.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And if all else fails, look at you. Just take your top off or something. Do you know what I mean? That's what the people want.
I'm trying to move away from relying on my nipples, though. Do you know what I mean? Like,
But you've got to
offer the
feel
world
like
something else.
whatever's in your strengths, you've got to do.
Yeah, true.
And
Yeah.
you're an actor now as well, so I mean, you've got a bit of the
Part-time,
performance. Will the performance help you get through it?
Well, yeah, that 1.4 seconds I was in Barbie will definitely translate. I think.
That Oscar-nominated film.
Oscar-nominated film. Yeah, no, I think probably it will probably help. It's all in the face and the arms and the legs and the hips and the ankles. It's a bit of everything, really. It's all
It's
mixed
all on the
into one.
inside.
And on the
If
inside.
you feel it, if he's confident enough, then he's going to project that on the eyes for
Yeah.
sure.
And is this like an advertisement now, like I was saying with all the glitter and all that, is this a new advertisement to say I'm single and I can skate? Because I think that's going to work for a lot of people.
Do you know what? I hadn't thought about making that statement. I'm falling apart. But I suppose...
Am I making you nervous?
Yes, my pants are falling off. They're melting.
Come on now, Chris, have a bit of decorum.
Yeah, sorry, I can't
Don't be
help
that
myself.
easy.
I've never had decorum. I thought this show would help me with decorum.
No.
But it's not, it's getting worse.
Torval and Dean are down here, have some respect.
I know. Mother and father ice.
Yeah.
Look at them.
But do you think it will help with the love life?
I think it can't hurt, because at this stage, like anything will help, I suppose. I can't do this up. I'm just going to carry on speaking.
It's fine, your pants are still intact, and that's all that matters.
Let me know if they fall down, will you?
I will.
Thank you. At this stage, it can't hurt. Do you know what I mean? I suppose I'm on telly again, so people might see me, although I think it's a slightly older audience. Maybe I start dating a 40, 50-year-old, 60-year-old woman. I don't know. That's 60 maybe.
I think it's going to work wonders personally, but what was the main reason you wanted to do this then?
Various reasons. Mostly the outfits, because I just feel so at home in chainmail and tinfoil.
I know, and it really does suit you. Did you phone Margot, by the way, and have a wee chat about this? Because I know she did I, Tonya. Did you get any advice from Margot Robbie?
Oh yeah, directly from Margot. We're often chatting actually.
Yeah,
We're
on
pen pals.
WhatsApp, the group and all that.
You know, she wrote me a letter and sent it by carrier pigeon, as she normally does, because obviously her location changes a lot from time to time. But it was like 7 sheets front and back, and I thought, you know what, Margot, I know you're lovely and that, I just can't be asked to read it.
Yeah.
So I've actually not responded to that last letter that she wrote me. But yeah, I mean, I suppose after the show I'll probably make some time to respond. But she gave me some good pointers.
Yeah.
And it did say, be good at skating.
That's good
And
advice.
that really is the only advice.
Great especially from Barbie, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Vanessa, just finally then, obviously he's very self-deprecating, but what can we expect? Do you think he's better than what he says he is?
I have to build him up every single day because he thinks he is not actually as good as I believe he is. So yeah, I am very pleasantly surprised at his progress. Like I said, a couple of months ago, I didn't really know where it could go, but now I'm very confident that on Sunday yeah, we're going to be entertaining you guys, and I'm very happy about that.
I'm going to have to stop the self-deprecating chat about ice skating because it's going to make me worse speaking it into existence.
Exactly. Like, speak it into existence.
No, I'll be honest. I'm a bit spicy. I'll be honest. I've got a bit of spice.
Of course you have. But if all else fails, you're good looking and you can make people laugh. So do you know what? You're fine.
What else?
Make them laugh, make them smile, and you're fine.
Thank you, that's very kind.
It's great to see you both. Listen, yous are giving me confidence. I'm getting confidence oozing from you.
Well, that's good. That's good. But it's really weird because up until this point, I've been trying to downplay the brilliance that you've offered, and now people can see it. Busted already before we start.
Not at all. How is she doing?
She is doing remarkably well, and as I've said before, I had a preconceived idea about a lady that was 58 years old on the ice, and Michaela has completely reframed my perspective.
You look sensational, by
doesn't
the way.
Well, you know, when you've got all of this makeup and hair added to you, it does help a girl.
What was the scariest thing for you when you said yes to this? What sunk in after you went, yep, I'll do it?
The scariest thing I did was watch the YouTube video of all the accidents. I mean, what was I thinking? And my partner looked at me and said, please don't do it. And I went, no, but I've said yes now. And so that was really terrifying. You know, I am 58 years old. I'm fit and I'm healthy, and I really enjoy being able to get out and hike and do Pilates and yoga and all those things. And I was terrified of injuring myself so badly that would compromise that. And so that worried me a lot. But, you know, I've fallen over loads. I'm still in one piece. I've got some lovely bruises. I've got some good war wounds to show.
And you must have fallen over out in the wild loads of times as well, eh?
Oh, you know, elephants running after me, fall over.
So this is nothing then. There's no elephants in here. There's no elephants in this room. So it's absolutely.
I've spent my life being challenged to do things and being pushed out of my comfort zone, and I'm just continuing to do so.
Do you know what? You're such an inspiration, and you're showing that it's never too late. I didn't even know you were 58. You look sensational, but you're showing that it's never too late, right?
I do want to come out of this inspiring people of a certain age, not to let age define you. And I know myself. You know, I had a program called Michaela's Wild Challenge. I've done crazy things, but even I've sort of gone into my comfort zone a little bit and thought, oh, I'm a bit older now, and so this is great because it's really pushed me. And also, my son is 19. He's just gone to university. I could have been at home being an empty nester, feeling sorry for myself. Oh no, let's get on the ice with Mark Hanratty and push ourselves and try and do dancing on ice.
You've won the lottery here, haven't you? Because at least she's got the positive mental mindset. Attitude,
Yeah, and actually we were asked already what would be the ideal prerequisites for a celebrity partner, and mindset is massive. And so often the ceiling that the celeb has and what they're capable of can limit or get great opportunity, and Michaela seems to have come in increasingly open-minded to the potential that she has on the ice.
But also, I mean, he's such a good coach, because I do get a little bit of negativity sometimes when I've done something. I think I can do better than that. I know I can be better. Why am I not doing it? And or I have a day like yesterday wasn't such a great day. We've had a break. I'd come back, and then I got down, and Mark is like, right, yesterday was yesterday. Today is today. And you're very good with the mental side of it.
And he's Scottish,
so he's got to be good. I mean, you can't go wrong there.
Excuse me, my name is Strachan.
Yeah, exactly.
See the Celtic connection, guys. It was meant to be. It was meant to be.
Dressed in blue.
Well, I'm not biased, but I'll be rooting for you. I'll be rooting for you. It was lovely to see you both. I'm loving the shirt. I'm loving the outfits. It's the first thing I say to everybody, but are you embracing it?
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty tame, I think. If they dance on ice, this is like...
You're like, give me more glitter, you want more?
Yeah. This is quite Chesney, this is fine.
Listen, I've also been asking everybody, what's been the scariest thing for you so far?
The scariest thing. I think the idea of Sunday, live, when we're rehearsing it, obviously we're told to just keep going and go to the end. But you fall, it's not really the end of the world. You can kind of get up and, what did I do wrong there, whatever, and you can go again. Whereas I feel like on Sunday, it's a whole another ball game. So I think that, because other than that, I'm actually just really enjoying it.
Well, that's good. That's the main thing. How is he doing so far then, from a professional perspective?
He's doing good. He's a natural with it, I have to say. He's got such a nice knee bend. He's got such a good quality of edge. His glide. And he puts a lot of energy and effort into it. Like, he never backs down, so...
Well, there you go. You're getting all the technical things, but do you think having a wee bit of performance background might help you because you can just smile through it?
Oh, 100%, and that's an area where I'm struggling with, because I just get so in my head about the skating. Even like something will go slightly wrong and I'll make a noise, I'll be like, ugh! And she'll be like, yeah. She's like, you don't need to do that, you know?
Constantly. Just pretend it's part of the performance.
Yeah, she's always saying that. Molly's always like, sell it. And I'm like, sell what? This is rubbish. So
sell it anyway.
And why did you want to do this? Because I do think it's the hardest show on TV.
Yeah, I mean, arguably so.
Yeah.
But I think it's good to push yourself and step out your comfort zone. Obviously, the opportunity came about, and I just thought, why not? You know, my kids get to see it, and hopefully look back on it whenever, and be here and watch it live, and they'd be proud of the daddy, maybe. So you just gotta challenge yourself in life sometimes, and that's what I kind of wanted to do with this. And I have done, maybe too much.
Listen, it's a good thing, at least you've done it. Good luck. I'm really looking forward to this opening performance. I'm looking forward to the outfit getting even more camp.
Yeah, well, the first one I wouldn't
First
say.
one won't be too crazy.
Okay.
So depending how
But
far
maybe,
we go.
So we need to keep you in then, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
The longer we keep you in, the better
more
the outfits get.
sparkles.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I see your game. Thank you so much.
Thank
It's so
you.
nice
Cheers.
to see
Nice
you.
one. Thank you.
Lovely to see you both. I'm Jodie. You two are absolute icons and legends. How does it feel to be back in your natural habitat?
Well, you know, each year we get excited before the first show, and we're really looking forward to Sunday.
There's some great talent, and the average standard seems much higher this year than we've had in the past. So I think it's going to be a real good competition.
The lineup's amazing, but can I just say, everybody looks amazing as well. They all look the part, don't they?
They're a good-looking bunch, aren't they? That's what I thought.
Yeah, definitely. And they've really scrubbed up well today, haven't they? With all the sequins and the makeup, yeah.
How much do you guys get to see of their rehearsals and their progress before the first kind of initial shows?
Well, we first see them, we call it boot camp, when they first step on the ice. So from that point, we only get to see them a little bit in training. So the first time we'll see them is when everybody else sees them at home on TV, when they hit the ice, and we'll be judging them.
Right, okay. And how do you think it's going so far? I know you can't tell me too much before the main kind of performances, but do you think we're in for a good lineup this year?
Oh, definitely. We there was a little show and tell before Christmas, and we were able to watch their progress from when we first met them, and we were pretty impressed, weren't we?
And there's some great characters as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
That one, yeah.
I know him very well. I know what he's like. Absolutely. And how is this for you guys coming back to this and doing this? Is it just like living the dream? Because this is what you're passionate about, right?
Very much so. I mean, we wake up and pinch ourselves every time we come do this, because we've actually been doing dancing on ice longer than we did our competitive career. So, you know, we've done 17 series over a 20-year period.
Yeah.
So we would never have known that it was going to last that long. So we're just, you know, happy.
And you are obviously the consummate professionals, but do you still even get nervous when you're performing?
Well, we get like little butterflies, and I think if we don't feel right. You need to have that sort of adrenaline thing going, and you know what's important to us is that we practiced, and it's the repetition, and you know in your head that you can do it then.
Well, they're going to put me on the ice later, so I need all the advice.
Looking forward to that.
Give me the advice. What's the initial thing you would say when someone first steps on? What's the biggest piece
We
of
always
advice?
say, bend your knees, stay into the ice, cushion it, yeah.
I never bend my knees, so that's a really good, because I'm small, so I always stand up tall.
No,
don't stand up
get
tall.
smaller.
And do you think a lot of it is fake it till you make it? Like, because we don't know necessarily when something's technically gone wrong. Do you think if they can just perform over it, the audience won't know?
Well, they would know.
I've been trying to help them. Come on now.
There is a performance quality that they can put into it, but if they can't move on the ice, defeats the object, isn't it?
So there's no way of
There's
getting
a clue
around
in the
it.
title.
Well, listen, it's lovely to see you both, and you're going on tour as well, aren't you?
We're doing our final tour. It's going to be our last tour, so
Final tour. How does
this
that
year
feel?
will be well.
We haven't toured for a number of years now, and we just feel like we have one tour left in us, but then we definitely are going to retire from performing.
Yeah, it's time to hang the skates up.
Well, do you know what? If anyone deserves to, it's you two. Hopefully you won't be here when I'm on the ice later, because then I will fall. But it was lovely to see
We
you.
might make a point of coming to see you.
I will. I'll make good TV, but that's it. Listen, thank you so much. Well, it's a show that's brought us some iconic moments throughout the years, and if you want to watch this lot brave the blades, then you can tune in to Dancing on Ice when it starts this Sunday on ITV and ITVX. Personally, it's 10, 10, 10s across the board from me.